What's the last thing that made you cry?
Pepper spray.
What's your favorite book?
Rocky 3.
Do you like Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift? I love that dude. You know, I actually met him once, you heard, in Brooklyn like a year ago at a beef patty store.
Best advice you've ever given someone?
Yo, my boy Mike, he's a janitor, but his house is dirty. So I told him he should work from home, you heard?
That's sound advice. What's your favorite Pokemon character?
LeBron James.
What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
I'm gonna have to go with McBurgundy's, you heard? That's when you get McDonald's fries, you mix it with a Wendy's burger, but you go eat at Burger King, you heard, because they cleaner.
It's like a Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly. Now you thinking, we on the same page.
I'm finally getting there.
How many books can a man read in one day without no eyes?
Are you dating?
Nah, I'm playing the saxophone, you heard? Of course I'm dating.
What's the best part about dating in 2024?
Free food, equality.
What's the worst part about dating in 2024?
I hate when I go out on a date and it goes great, but the next day, my wife find out about it.
Hey, when that happens.
So you know what I need? I need a chick that don't wear slippers around the house. Why you tiptoeing around? Who you DMing in the oatmeal closet is what I'm trying to find out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. Slippers, as we know, are an immediate sign of infidelity.
Slip, slip, slip. Now you falling away from me.
All right, now we're at the Shakespeare statue in Central Park.
Yo, he look like he fight bulls in the off season, like a matador. And why you holding a book? We all know you ain't reading right.
I think that was his whole thing.
Nah, man, a black man wrote that.
There's a black Shakespeare.
Joe William Shakespeare. We covered this before, man.
What's your favorite Shakespeare play?
Sony PlayStation.
That's my favorite too.
Hey, yo, Shakespeare's cool, but I prefer Shake Shack.
Who do you think should pay on the first date?
The man.
Okay, but what if it's a first date for two men? Then who pays?
The waiter.
How about a date with two women? Who pays then?
Ellen DeGeneres. How old was the oldest woman that you ever been on a date with?
I'm gonna have to deflect that one. How about you? How old was the oldest woman you've ever been on a date with?
700. She survived Leonardo da Vinci, you heard?
What did he do?
Don't get me started.
What's your biggest red flag?
Chinese.
Whoa.
Nah, the Chinese flag is big and red.
No, what's like something that would alarm you in a relationship?
An alarm clock, a restraining order, pigs in a blanket.
What's wrong with pigs in a blanket?
Yo, if she come through with some pigs in a blanket without no yams, she dangerous.
Apparently. You know, I recently met a woman who does chariot racing for a living.
Chariot racer? What, she work for Julius Caesar or something?
I think you mean Julius Caesar.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Julius Caesar. You know I grew up with his baby brother, Little Caesar, right?
Pizza.
Hey, yo, what's your Roman Empire?
I guess like maybe a beach with a natural pool.
Good answer. Mine's is a pajama party on the 6th floor of the Empire State Building, you heard?
Have you ever been to Rome?
Nah, but I have been to the courthouse down the block from the bodybuilder, you heard?
The bodybuilding, what's that?
Man, that's the place where buff dudes work.
What were you doing at the courthouse?
Basketball. If you don't like flaming hot Cheetos, read a book. But you told me a Big Bird. I thought we was going to CC Street, you heard?
Sesame.
Nah, that's a seed.
Who's your favorite Sesame Street character?
Myself.
You had a guest star on it?
I'm the star.
What do you play?
I'm the director.
What do you think a CC me is?
It's a sushi. You like sushi?
Yeah.
CC me sushi. How many pigeons you think is in New York City?
7 million.
So it's time we gather them all up and put them on the Knicks. Is this dude in my neighborhood though? Everybody calls him the Pigeon Man.
Why do they call him the Pigeon Man?
Because he flew away from his wife with the rent money, you heard?
Fiscally conservative.
Hey, yo, what's your love language?
I guess the way they classify it, like doing things for them, physical touch.
Pervert! My bad, man. I just missed my wife.
You guys broke up?
Yeah, she left me for a bag of Doritos.
Anything else interesting happened to you since the last time we spoke?
Yeah. You know, one of my boys told me he went on 6 dates last week. I was like, 6 dates? Dude, that's crazy. Because he married to my sister.
If you could ask your future self one question, what would it be?
Yo, can I borrow some money? I promise I'll pay me back.
Have you ever cheated on a test?
A test? Man, my wife's name is Amanda. I got some great news.
What's up?
Somebody stole my identity, you heard?
How's that good news?
Because they make it better use of it than me. Yo, they got me a master's degree from high school. They got me a house in Guatemala, and my credit score is through the roof, you heard? I actually got rid of my identity on purpose.
Why would you get rid of your identity on purpose?
To find myself. Hey, yo, how high can you jump if you had to dunk a basketball?
I could probably clear like a couple of pieces of loose leaf paper.
I ain't got no vertical, but I got a long horizontal. Hey, yo, you ever have a powdered donut?
Yeah, I like the glazed ones better though.
What about a powdered pizza?
With like donut powder on it?
No, with baby powder on it.
I don't get down like that.
Neither do I, but guess who do?
Who?
Uncle Sam. Meow.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Marge Simpson, you heard?
She's a cartoon though.
That don't mean nothing. You got something against cartoon characters?
It's just like it can't physically happen.
Man, with science, anything is possible, dog. Hey, yo, who you picking between these two? Margot Robbie or Halle Berry?
Picking them for what?
Dodgeball. What you mean picking them for what? What you think?
That's actually, that's like a split decision, honestly.
That's a split decision, man. One is 60 and one is 30. So I guess that really is a split decision.
What's your opinion on UFOs?
Unforgettable foul odors?
No, unidentified flying objects. Do you believe in them?
Man, did little Mary have a gram? Of course I believe in unforgettable financial projects.
If you set a world record, what would you want it to be for?
Pollution.
How often do you exercise?
Every morning I wake up at 3 p.m. and run 6 miles, you heard?
Oh, cool. Where at? Just in your neighborhood?
Nah, in my imagination. I also take a yogurt class, you heard?
Is it frozen?
Nah, it's Bikram.
What's something you've always been worried about?
Man, I get cursed by a witch and turn back into a frog like my man Current, you heard?
Same. What's your favorite music genre?
Man, I like country music, you heard?
What's your favorite country music song?
Man, that's easy. The national anthem of Indonesia, you heard? Shout out to all my Swedish mommies in the building.
What's your greatest strength?
Tartar sauce, you heard?
What's your biggest weakness?
Pollen. Hey, yo, make some noise for silence, you heard?
If you want to impress a woman, what do you do?
Oh, that's easy. I just yell Rihanna lyrics at an acapella, you heard?
They meet you, they're probably saying SOS.
First time I got on the elevator, I was 27 years old.
How was that experience?
Scary.
Why was it scary?
Because it ain't moved for 2 days.
Did you have any food up there or no?
Nah, I ate the buttons.
Who's your favorite actor?
Abraham Lincoln. That dude was always in the theater, you heard?
Where's the next place you would like to go on vacation?
I'm trying to take my wife to a spa in West Italy. You heard? In West Italy, born and raised.
How long have you been married?
I'm not married. It's called manifestation. Sofia Vergara, I like your eyebrows.
What would you like to do for a living besides whatever you do today?
All right, I'm trying to be a therapist, right? But for British people only, because I know they hiding a lot in that museum.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Man, I'm black. What you think I will say? Strawberry magenta.
How silly of me, I should have known. What is your diet looking like?
I eat 9 times a day. It's called the cat diet, you heard? You know I studied trivia in college, right? Did you know that a donut is really just a chocolate-covered bagel?
I don't think so.
I know so.
If you could change anything about yourself, what would you change?
I make myself 4 inches shorter.
That would be tough for museums and carnival rides, but I respect it.
And that ain't Hamilton, that's Betty White. Man, that's how I'm gonna start dressing, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Behind us is the statue of Samuel Finley Breeze Morse, the namesake of the Morse code. Have you ever used Morse code in your life?
Hey, yeah, what's this dude's middle name?
It's Finley Breeze.
Finley Breeze, like an Irish dude farting.
Yeah, in like Dublin, they call it that too.
Doubling and doubling, bubbling, mumbling.
Stumbling and troubling.
There we go, hip hop.
Also located in Central Park, right behind us is the Beethoven bust.
Hey, yo. Hey, yeah, you think Beethoven knew how to rap?
I think he knew how to rap a piano for a Christmas present.
Hey, yo, Beethoven, chill out with all that angry face, man. You over there looking like my landlord when the rent is due.
What's your favorite Beethoven song?
Call Me Maybe. Hey, yo, I don't know if you know this, but Beethoven is actually pronounced beethoven. The T and the H make a F sound. Hey, yo, I heard Beethoven used to date Cardi B in high school.
Yeah, the B stands for Beethoven.
Hey, yo, how old is this geezer?
I think he's like 350 probably by now.
Oh, so he's a little bit younger than me. That's cool.
How old are you?
Infinity. You know, I actually got a blind uncle named Roger.
What's his deal?
He went blind in one eye, but luckily he had 3, so he was fine. He ended up starting that band called Third Eye Blind.
They have some good songs. Do you know any of their songs?
Semi-charged with assault kind of life. That's Beethoven. But you know Mozart, the dude who invented the Pop-Tart?